Going to be speaking out the conditions as soon as he rolls them. How many matches today? There's 2 matches. Today we're starting late just because there's only 2. Alright. Free crown, random character, and flame shotgun. Random character is always nice to see. I want to see some skeleton shenanigans. Free crown. Let's see what kind of crowns they take. It's always interesting to see whether the players take Crown of Curses or Crown of Death. It's a very different pick. So I feel like most of the time...
Rogue.
Oh, the Chicken Rogue, the classic. See, it's funny that no one ever takes Rogue and Rogue, or Chicken and Chicken. It's always Chicken and Rogue, or Rogue and Chicken. I don't get it. It's almost like the players just agreed upon it.
Wait, Sinamer is okay. So it seems Sinamer is going for Crown of Curses, and Sas is going for Crown of Death.
Oh, that's interesting because I was gonna say that I think at this point Crown of Death is only a viable start once you have an explosive weapon start, which they don't have. They have a flame shotgun. So I feel like every other time it's just better to start with Crown of Curses anyway. Unless you have random weapon, of course.
And Sinamer has already died as Chicken on the first level.
Yeah, but so did Sas, so it doesn't really matter. It kind of evens out. Oh, wait. Wait, Flame Shotgun can shoot inside Oasis? That is so bullshit.
It just doesn't do the extra fire damage.
Ah, I see. It annoys me that the pellets are still fiery though. They should just look like normal pellets inside Oasis. Wait, Sas didn't die? He had a very late Oasis entrance then. I was pretty sure he died. Never mind then. They're pretty much even at this point. Despite Sinamer dying then. Pretty clean so far. I suppose Sas is just hoping for a grenade launcher or something right here. I guess Crown of Death is a very future-proof pick, because if you do get like something like Super Bazooka or Nuke Launcher, then you're gonna have the advantage on the throne fight, even if the other player also gets the same weapon. It's kind of like, it creates a very small advantage.
But then again, Crown of Curses can grant you a weapon that you wouldn't otherwise get.
Yeah, that's also true. Crown of Death, go on.
I think they are pretty balanced in terms of strength.
Yeah, because with Crown of Death you can make a Super Bazooka or a Nuke Launcher, or well, any other explosive weapon better. But with Crown of Curses,
And
you're more likely
skeleton.
to actually get them. Ooh, Skeleton on Frozen City.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I was gonna say the cursed level for Sinamer. And of course, it happens. The classic death in Frozen City as Skeleton.
And Sas can't find the last enemy in caves. It is 211 caves exit.
Oh, look at that double crossbow for Sas.
So
Skeleton.
Actually, I was wondering if Sinamer was going for Rhino because he knows that Skeleton is coming up in Frozen City, but then he went for Scarier Face again. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to just go for Rhino, but maybe just for safety, someone could pick it.
Yeah, Rhino would be a very safe pick, and I could definitely understand it, but Scary Face is just so satisfying to take. I guess they just don't want to pass it up. But let's see. Sas is going pretty smoothly throughout the Frozen City. I was gonna say Frozen Caves again.
He's taking it pretty safely.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Considering his weapons, he can't go fast anyway. And considering the character, of course, no matter how much he tries. Oh, the
Sinamer is already at caves again.
Well, it might seem like Sinamer is catching up, but that was only because it was Skeleton on Frozen City.
Pluto over Trigger Fingers.
Ooh. That's a very... Wait, so... Sas takes Pluto instead of Trigger Fingers. No, I would say that's that's just a bad pick here, because he does have the crossbows, which benefit a lot from trigger fingers, and Pluto doesn't really help him that much at all, honestly. Pluto is
And
a
he
very
already
nice
has
mutation to
both
have.
Meryl.
Yeah, he also has bolt marrow. So trigger fingers on top of the bolt marrow would make these puny crossbows that are going to be very bad later on just at least work. Also doesn't get the weapon chest. Maybe there was something good. Wait, Sinamer?
You just went back, and there were still enemies up there.
Yeah, yeah,
Now he's
exactly.
gonna have to go back up again.
Yeah, I was wondering why he started going right when there were still enemies on the left. On SAS map it showed Robot B skin, but he has A skin. See, those are the things we don't question. These are the things we just stay quiet about. Pretty clean little hunter fight so far for SAS. He's jumping around quite a lot, but he's not getting hit, so
But
that's what matters.
At the same time, 2 crossbows at this point. Okay, he gets a super splitter and a heavy crossbow, which is better.
Yeah, that's definitely way better. With
And-
stress, it's gonna work quite well.
And not picking trigger fingers is really biting him back now.
Yeah, if he would have taken the trigger fingers, then both of these weapons would actually be super godly in
Yes.
labs. And especially Palace as well. The heavy crossbow is just very good in Palace with trigger fingers. Is Sinamer the Wii bot from Tricklin Chat? Yes.
Yes, he is.
The legend, the myth.
Wait, I thought that was me.
Well, you're too obvious of an answer, so we just ignore you.
Sinamer is extra weeb usually.
Ooh, Gatling Slugger for SAS in the labs. Very, very good weapon. So now he actually has a fast way of killing enemies that doesn't rely on having to wait out every reload. Wait, so Sinamer already killed Little Hunter. Okay, he's now going to be getting the weapons that SAS got, probably. Actually, as Crown of Curses, he finds the heavy crossbow. But what is the cursed weapon gonna be? There might be a chance he doesn't get. Oh wait, SAS died.
Sas died because he got melting.
Oh, no.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh,
And Sinamer, skip the curse.
I was trying to see what weapons Sinamer got.
yeah.
Sas
you have
just
to skip. I
fucking
think
died.
it was a Seeker shotgun,
Ooh, interesting.
but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, if it was Seeker Shotgun instead of the Super Splinter, that's actually better, honestly.
Oh, and gets a Gatling Slugger. That's really nice.
Yeah, it was a big chest, so he got the same weapon as SAS and 2 other ones, but they weren't useful. But either way, it actually bit SAS back that he also didn't take the Rhino skin on the first level. Let's see if the same
Sinamer
happens to
has
Sinamer.
So
survive
that's a pretty rough spawn.
and handles it pretty nicely because he runs
I can
the
see
sword.
why Sas would have died there.
Yeah, that was a lot of cops, and just in general not a very comfortable spawn. But it seems like Sinamer is gonna be
And
taking
an
it.
E-sword.
Yeah. Guess if he was scared, he could have taken it. There we go.
He only
Sinamer
had to
clears
kill
out.
that one enemy anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Sinamer takes the first round by distance. Pretty solid overall. Just 1 death from both of the players.
So what do you think about Thronebot as a mutation on random picture mod?
Random character mode. I think Thronebot can potentially be really good, because if you do get plant on the boss fights, then
Wow, Crown of Death, all skills, sticky launcher.
oh Jesus.
That's
Sticky,
a good one.
yeah, that's a good one, but getting Sticky Launcher with Crown of Death is really not what you want to get, considering that Sticky Launcher is one of the slowest explosive weapons to use. So even if it is buffed by Crown of Death, it's not gonna work that well. Now, if it was just a regular grenade launcher, that would have been better. All skills, so it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of characters and mutations they pick. I still think that Plant is the meta character for all skill rounds. just because of the huge advantage that Thronebot phase gives you. But a lot of the players just tend to go steroids anyway, because they can get the perfect steroids build as well. Ooh. Yeah, it seems like both of the players might actually go plant. What? Chicken? Chicken? Ass? Chicken? Huh?
Chicken against plant. Like, what do you even hope for as chicken? Like, you get the necessary mutations, so obviously plant is going to be a really great character because you're going to get thrown button scarier face.
Yeah, as chicken, you don't have any character advantage at all against plant. So if you're going chicken and both of the players are actually going to be playing nicely, then you're pretty much just hoping that Sinamer is going to be doing a lot of mistakes. Because otherwise, if both of the players play at their best with these characters, plant is just going to win by default. Isn't Chicken a slow character too? Chicken is a neutral character. She isn't fast, but she's not slow either. She doesn't have any speed downsides.
Chicken just doesn't really have anything that helps, except like chainsawing Big Bandit. That's about it.
Ah. I mean, I suppose you could say that Chicken does have a bunch of strong spirits. So if he dies during the speed run, he has a chance to come back, but that's definitely not a fast decision.
And actually, Sinamer is, I think, kind of playing this out as if it was a regular speedrun without Crown of Death. Goes for the first Thronebot pick.
Oh. Oh, and Scary Face right away. Yeah, very good. Ooh, Sas has to take that hit just because he was cornered. Goes down to 1 HP.
Literally impossible, boss.
Absolutely, man. He was just cornered. That is so unfair. Statistically impossible. Yeah, I can definitely agree on the Thronebot face pick by Sinamer. I don't feel like Boiling Veins does really anything in here considering it's a sticky launcher. Oh, there is a bazooka, however. I feel like taking that bazooka instead of the sticky launcher might be a better decision, just because you can actually use the bazooka most of the time. While the sticky launcher is really not usable.
Oh, flat cannon. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's going to one-tap most enemies with Thronebot.
Oh yeah, so he does decide to skip the sticky launcher entirely now that he got this, which is pretty good. Oh, Sas loses his head against Snowbots, but does get a health drop. So he's back in action.
2 out of 3, yikes.
That is really not a lot of HP to work with.
I think he's going to pick Last Wish on the next level.
Does Last Wish restore all of the HP that he lost? Oh,
Actually, that's true, because you can do that.
I always forget that.
I wonder if he'll realize that he can pick that.
That would be the big brain play here. You just need that safety that comes from Last Wish.
Ooh, Sinamer almost died against the Guardian
Oh,
shot.
he searches for Last Wish.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Goes back to 7 HP. He's actually now slightly ahead of Sinamer because he's already on the little... Oh wait, never mind. It was 5-2. Yeah. It was taking him so long, I thought he was already on Little Hunter. How does the starting weapon rules? So...
Oh no! The Crown of Death sticky launcher just completely one-shot the vault.
Oh.
Wow.
I didn't know it did that much damage. Wow. So yeah, the starting weapon rules are... Well, there's no rules. They just start with a certain weapon from the randomizer. But they can swap that weapon out at any time they like. Yeah. It's just a bonus.
Sinamer's Lil Hunter fight was brutal, just snaring Lil Hunter and just killing it without it being able to move around.
That's pretty good. The good old flak and snare combo.
Oh, and Sas loses his head again.
Oh, and he dies, yes. So, Sas dies in the Little Hunter fight. Sinamer now has...
extra feet.
Ooh, Sinamer goes extra feet plant, yeah. That's really fast.
I think I also went extra feet plant in my all skills round.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. I feel like there could be better better mutations to take here though. Maybe stress would have been better than extra feet.
Maybe.
Considering the
Or-
weapons that he has, I feel like Stress would have been better here. But then again,
Yes,
he's just
probably.
so much ahead of SAS that it doesn't really matter.
Keep in mind that Sinamer is also plant main, so he knows how to play with extra feed plants really well.
I actually feel like people over-exaggerate how hard extra feet plant really is, because it's really not that hard to manage the speed.
Oh,
It's
and
just
runs
about
into enemy
getting
bullets.
used to it.
I mean, it's easy to manage on a speed run, but like if you're trying to get a deep loop run, you probably don't want extra feet plant.
Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious. You never want extra feet as one of your mutations in a meta run to begin with.
So,
Yeah,
are we going to see a throne fight with East Crew?
That would
Oh,
be pretty
we
interesting.
are because it's cursed, but.
Oh, there's
is
a
he going to
cluster
do-
launcher, so he's not gonna be using the
Oh,
screwdriver anyway.
Yes.
That
yeah.
with Crown of Death is gonna be just destroying the throne fight.
That cluster launcher is a really great pick right before the throne fight.
On the other hand, on Sassel's screen, he actually decides to take Last Wish as the first mutation this time around. Interesting.
I guess going to jungle speeds things up.
Yeah, he needs to go ultra speed fast. Oh! Loses his head right away. Oh, and just dies like that.
Oof.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
But
one
yeah,
thing.
so in a speed run, extra feet saves the same amount of time on plant as it does with other characters. So there's really no reason to not pick it.
Does it? I think it saves a bit less time actually.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
you
I'm pretty
gain
sure the
faster.
multipliers are like.
You gain plus 0.5 speed, it's a flat increase. So going from 3.5 to 4 is the same as going from 4 to 4.5.
Yes, but technically, if your base average speed is lower, you're getting more out from 0.5 increase comparatively.
Unless there's like some weird way that speed is calculated, it's the exact same amount of time.
Well, you also have to account for the amount of time Plant himself saves. So there's also that. One major mistake
Okay,
that
I'm
Sas
going to
did.
give you a calculation, Sparky, a bit later.
We're just gonna have to ask Sunny. Alright, so free crown, curse, and golden assault rifle. Cursed golden assault rifle is not that bad. At least it's gonna be very good in the beginning of the speedrun. And free crown is pretty nice. Both of the players are probably gonna be taking Crown of Death. I'd be surprised if they want to go double cursed here. Ooh, seems like Sinamer is going to be doing Crown of Curses. Because with Curse on top of Crown of Curses, not a lot of players can manage double curse that well. Oh, Sinamer just kills a bunch of enemies right away, just like that. He just sees some enemies and just kills them. Don't think he's gonna get Oasis anymore. Oh, he does, alright. How many kills is it to not get Oasis? Like,
You can get 3 and still go to Oasis.
he killed
So
like...
you killed 2 at the beginning and then that one Scorpion.
No, he killed like 3 and a Scorpion, but Scorpions count differently, so...
Sparky, look at chat.
I'm pretty sure he killed 2. I'm in a clip.
Can you get Curse Mod Weapon? No, because the Curse Mod Weapon has 50 curses on top of it. So to uncurse it, you would have to eat it 50 times. Which is impossible, realistically speaking. Unless you go to a very deep loop run. Alright, Throne Bot for Sinamer. Asteroids, very good.
Oh wait, he actually killed 5 enemies?
Yeah, because... Oh! Sinamer gets telefragged!
Oh,
Ooh!
that was very unfortunate. but
Yeah,
sadly
so
Wait, so I actually don't know how he got.
well, Sparky, it's not 3 kills because Scorpions count differently when you're going to Oasis. They don't count just as a whole kill, I'm pretty sure. That's the thing. Like, you can kill a bunch of Scorpions and still go in.
Huh.
Like, you can kill, I think, 2 Scorpions and 3 Bandits and still go in. But if you kill more than that, roughly, you won't be able to enter it. It's not just as simple as the 4 enemies and you're out. Which is why I sometimes manage to go into Aces after having slaughtered like half the level. Both of the players taking Recycle Gland. Both of the players dying at some point or the other. Sinamer died in the cursed Crystal Caves. I'm not sure where Sas died. I don't think I saw him
He
enter
died
the
at
caves.
Big Dog.
Alright, I see. The impossible boss. Isn't it a percentage though? It might actually be a percentage of enemies. Ooh, Sas dies in the Big Dog again. Yeah, the impossible boss. What can I say?
He kind of just potato to dodge there.
Yeah. Cementi might actually be right. It might just be a percentage, the same as with Vans spawning and stuff like that.
Well, the percentage is supposed to be 10%, and it is not 10% pre-loop.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be 10% of the enemies.
For
But
Vans
you can
spawning?
kill like no for Oasis.
For Oasis?
Yeah.
Since when is that actual information?
Yes, that's what it's supposed to be. That's not what it actually is pre-loop.
Man, these are the things we have to ask Yao on his holidays. When he's free and we just raid him. Ooh, heavy grenade launcher for Sinamer. He could go double explosives here.
And
He
that's
chooses not
double
to.
cursed.
Yeah, double cursed explosives. That would have been epic if he had actually taken it. There is a chance there is Boiling Veins later on as well. Or maybe we already skipped Boiling Veins. Actually, wait, he can't go double curse, right? I forgot we have curse mode, so he can't actually swap out the Golden Assault. But yeah, he does have double curse right now, so that's pretty good.
Okay, to get here you have to open the ammo and weapon chests and the radiation canister on any desert level without killing too many enemies, which is 2% of enemies on 1-1 and 1-2 and 10% on 1-3. Opening the chests will spawn Big Bandit. If you kill Big Bandit faster than 10 seconds, the portal to Oasis will open on his corpse.
2%?
So it's actually supposed to be 2%.
But that's definitely not true.
It's way more than 2%.
It is way
because
more.
The game is jank.
Cause like
On loop, it's 10%.
ooh, Sinamer dies against the snowbots once again, just
Oh no,
dancing
Sinamer.
dancing around the pillar of the frozen city tiles, and just letting the snowbot take him like that. It's such an ongoing trend with Sinamer and dying against snowbots in Frozen City. You would think that he would have learned by now from the last tournament, but it's still haunting him to this day. Meanwhile,
What
Sas,
happened to him in the last tournament?
well, he was dying to snowbots a lot in Frozen City, just not pre-shooting them around corners and stuff like that, which is a very common mistake. That's what Sas died to in his skeleton run as well. Well, skeleton level.
Run.
No, Sinamer died to it.
No, Sas, when Sinamer was already at the throne fight,
Oh yes,
Skeleton.
yes.
and then Sas died, and he died because he didn't pre-shoot the
That
snowbot.
dodge.
Wow, gameplay mode. Actually, I did not realize Sas was going plant, so plant Thronebot is really nice here. I would say it's definitely far more nice than Steroids Thronebot in terms of speed.
I mean, Steroid's throne butt is still pretty much like the second best throne butt.
What are the top 5 Thronebots for speedruns? Like plant, steroids, fish?
Ivy.
Oh, YV, right. YV on 3rd place, I would say, and then like fish on 4th, I guess.
Probably Crystal, depending what category you're playing.
Oh yeah, and then, yeah, I guess Crystal and Fish tied for 4th. Because they're more or less the same amount of speed saved. Well, I mean, time.
Speed saved.
Dude, gotta save that speed. Sinamer decides not to go double curse this time around, just keeps his bullet weapons for the recycle gland. That might make him go way slower than Sas, because Sas didn't take the heavy grenade. Especially his plant with that thrombot and scary face. That's gonna be really good for him.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sinamer gets hit by a... Oh
Oof.
no! Wow.
Sinamer dies once again.
And Sas just has to finish this round.
Yeah, he just needs to get past 5-2 and he takes this round.
Let's see if he manages to do that.
Be the impossible level of 5-3. Takes time out of his run to destroy that car, even though he has boiling veins, so it clearly doesn't matter at all. You know what the tooltip says? Always shoot at cars. Wow, dancing a lot with that snowbot. Really
Gets
Wow.
hit by it.
And gets hit by it in the end as well, yeah. Oh, and gets hit by a stray bandit bullet as well. He just keeps getting hit left and right. He's not gonna be able to charge that vault, unfortunately. Unless he tries really, really hard. Yeah, it's not enough. Oh, that should make it. They don't reach the vault.
At this point, it takes more time to try and charge the vault.
Yeah, it's not like he needs to go there anyway. He just like needs to clear the last enemy, which was just the ground. There we go. Sas takes the 3rd round. Now we're going into captain rounds. He does not want to lose barehanded. Takes a single point from Sinamer so far. There's definitely a chance for comeback. Seamanty says Sparky is win. Wait. Wait. Why does Sinamer get the win? Hello? Wait, did Sinamer die on Little Hunter? Because I was pretty sure. Wait, did he get to Little Hunter?
I think Sinamer went to Little Hunter, then died and reached Frozen Cities for the 2nd time.
Oh, so he just died on the vault right after that. I didn't know.
Wait, why did he get the point?
Because he got Little Hunter earlier. He just died on the vault on the next rounds after he died on Little Hunter. So he gets the point since he actually got to Little Hunter earlier and Sas died on the Little Hunter fight.
Oof.
Yeah, so never mind all of that 1 point talk. Sas now needs to win 4 in a row.
Skeleton as the carry.
Hey, I mean, in the 27 tournament, I lost my first 2 rounds and then won my next 12 rounds.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that. Just ignore the last tournaments as if they never happened. Alright, seems like we have a collab memeing right now. Both of the players going skeleton. Oh, Sas doesn't load his mods correctly. Why are they going skeleton? Because I guess they just agreed upon it before the match that they would go skeleton. If certain conditions met.
That is the first death of many.
Let's take appreciation to the conditions. Crown of Death, doesn't matter. No mode, doesn't matter. Laser minigun, yes, it's kinda nice. All of this does not matter in the presence of skeleton.
Laser minigun as skeleton, because of the accuracy, is going to be interesting.
It's gonna be useful in Oasis to clean up. But other than that, laser minigun is gonna be pretty uncomfortable to use. The slowest speedrunning round ever? You could say this is a slow run.
What is Sas doing? Is he having trouble setting up?
He said that he forgot to remove the other mods. So, yeah. There is no mods, my friend. This is why I have Neo's chat, Neo's stream open, so I can just see the conditions right away and not have to wait for Neo to speak them out like a turtle. There we go. Sas goes back into the game.
Sinamer takes a shovel. Okay.
Took him a minute and a half, but he finally made it.
Sas destroys the competition by going back into the game.
The spider web.
Ooh, ballsy move by Sas. So Sinamer went, ooh, and dies right away because of it. Sinamer went strong spirit, but Sas decided to go rabbit paw on the first level instead of
Imagine
it.
dying to an Oasis mine.
Oasis mine? More like absolutely statistically impossible to dodge. Because you can never see where the bullets is actually gonna come from. I swear they're cursed. Like it's always the exact same pattern.
Loses spirits.
Ooh, oh, Sinamer also decides to skip the trigger fingers, interestingly enough.
I honestly might have picked Euphoria there.
Euphoria, yeah, Euphoria would have been a good pick as well. Euphoria is basically reverse extra feet for Skeleton.
Oh wait, so
Oh,
this is
no!
a captain round now.
Yeah, this is a captain run.
Okay.
Okay, he made it to the hell.
Oh, and the health chest.
Ah, sad. He did not restore back to 4 HP. Kappa. Let's see if he gets anything useful out of that patience pick. Oh, wait. Sas decides to go for Eagle Eyes this time around. Alright, alright.
Oh, no.
See, at this
There's
point...
literally Spirit and Trigger in that set.
See, at this point, I think he's just memeing. Because he's taking, well, Eagle Eyes, man. And it's a skeleton
laser
run.
minigun eagle eyes. Look at that beauty.
Yeah, look at that. The exact same damage he would have done if he didn't do Eagle Eyes. That's crazy.
Oh, Sinamer goes laser brain over scarier face.
That's gonna be good for a laser minigun.
Dude, he keeps losing his spirit. I don't know what even killed him that time. Or what hit him.
That was an invisible bullet.
Hey, no
Yeah,
Scrub.
that's-
Welcome. You're lucky that you caught this tournament live because this is most likely the last tournament that's gonna happen. Unless Sparky goes gold mode, so yeah. Alright, Sinamer in the
I
vault.
mean, if people keep donating at this rate, it'll be like at least 80% by the end of the tournament.
And then
And I'd
Sparky's
have to
gonna go
donate
gold mode.
like $20.
Alright, Sinamer takes out the Guardians pretty cleanly.
Oh, and Sas takes patience over Triggs again. Wow.
And Last Wish. Yeah, I think he's beaming at this point, honestly. I mean... Oh, he's going double
Enter
energy.
the jungle. Enter
Wait,
the jungle.
oh, he was gonna
Enter the
try
jungle.
to enter the jungle, but
No!
he didn't manage to do it. Oh no, Sinamer dies on the little hunter.
Oh no!
Alright, so the goal is now Little Hunter.
Oh,
If they
Sas
both-
dies again. Big bandit. No, it was a
Alright,
small
so it's-
bandit.
If Sass dies again, then Sinamer wins the match.
Cimenti asks, will this captain round get to captain? No. This is a little hunter round disguised as a captain round. Disguised as a round in general. Because this is a skeleton round. Someone in news chat is asking if skeleton is only in nuclear thrown together. He doesn't know.
Oh boy.
Does the timer in the middle indicate the grace period you have before you're not allowed to reset and die? Yes, exactly. As long as the timer is live, you can restart and die, but once it runs out, that's your last run you can take. If you die after the timer runs out, you're
Actually,
dead.
I haven't seen any of the players use active yet on Skeleton.
Actually, I have, because Sinamer, when he was in the...
He literally just ran out of ammo and had to use it.
yeah,
Okay.
also,
Never mind.
Sinamer used his gamble on the laser minigun inside the vault to actually activate the Guardians. Because he just didn't have enough ammo. But then he clutched out with the balls
Yes,
actually
Why
dropping.
John,
wouldn't
but-
you just pick Euphoria? Like, Euphoria is the obvious pick there.
Look how fast he is in that web. Ah. Now just imagine if there was also two the inspectors pulling you from both sides. So you were just basically glued onto the VAB. That would have been good.
Oh, okay. Honestly, the best part of each tournament is when the double skeleton round happens. Awkward silence.
Alright. Sas dies again.
Yep, there it
Unfortunately.
goes.
Okay, so Sinamer made a clean sweep of this match.
4-0.
Very confident. He did trip up a little bit, but in the end it was pretty clean. As I said in the very beginning, this was not the match of quality that Sinamer is used to, so it was probably going to be a clean sweep, which it ended up being. GG for Sinamer, and unfortunately for Sas, he goes out of the tournament. Better luck next time in the parallel universe. Alright, and the next match is gonna be Risk a Circuit against Warfan, which is... Oh, I have like 50 streams running, even though I don't need them. The match is gonna be technically in 36 minutes, but I'm probably assuming they're gonna start earlier. Change the title. Hopefully there isn't going to be any shenanigans with the overlay this time around. But I'll prepare my 200 IQ face just in case. This is the match number 18. Alright, we have the 200 IQ face. Is this the loser's bracket? Yes.